Hi everyone, PattayaOwl here. Hope you're well. Well, it's a live stream on a Saturday, and I do try and bring you a live stream every week if I can, either Saturday or Sunday. And I've got a new bike today, and I've been out on it. Karen, good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the live stream. I've put the comments on subscriber only, so if you've not subscribed and you'd like to comment on a live show, hit the subscribe button, and then I think you can drop a comment after a minute. Peter, welcome to the live stream, mate. Hi, and congrats with the new bike. Thank you, mate. Really happy with it. I've never owned a Triumph before. The bike that I got rid of to pay for this one was a Yamaha FZ1, which is a quick bike, but I wanted something different. Kev C's in the house. Hello, mate. How you doing? Mark, hello, Owl. Nice to see you, mate. Nice to have you on the live show, mate. Michael, how you doing, mate? Hi, Mark. Bike, look great. Looks great. Easy for me to say. All is well with you. It is, mate. Apart from it is about 28 degrees in my living room. So I've got my bottle of water. I've got my cup of tea. So hopefully we'll be all right. But yeah, good to have you on the live stream, Michael, mate. I bet you're counting down the days to going back to the Candy Club. But the bike, the Owl, I mean, it looks a bit like an owl as well. Really, really, really happy with it. It's quick, and it's a 675 engine, whereas my FZ1 was 1,000, but it's much lighter. So it is like 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. So I'm really happy with it. Scouser in Thailand, how you doing, mate? I was going to message you. I'm kind of waiting to see if you're going to do an update vlog. I hope you're doing well, mate. Tony Travels, hey, Owl. That's a massive helmet. It is, mate. And I tell you what, the helmet that I got in preparation for picking up the bike was useless. I'm there on the M62 doing my 70 mile an hour in pain because the wind is digging the helmet into my forehead. The glasses were digging into the top of my head there. It was the most painful journey ever. The bike was amazing. So as soon as I got near a bike shop, I bought a proper helmet rather than a cheaper. I don't think it's worth compromising on the price of a helmet. Loads of regulars in the live stream. I hope you are well. I hope you're having a great weekend wherever you are. I know we get people from all over the place. Pattaya, Australia, America, Sweden, England, Wales, Scotland. I don't want to miss, but there's a fair few places. Germany. Di's in the house. Hello, mate. Hope you're well. James Jackson, have you visited the Isles of Man during the TT? I haven't, mate, no. Keith Keller's in the house. Hi, Owl. 10 weeks from today, and we'll be in Thailand. Well, I tell you what, I'll give you a little bit of an update on this live stream if we can get an half-decent number on the live stream. I know it's quality over quantity, but in order for me just to give you a little bit of a snippet, let's try and see if we can get over 100. And the only way we're going to do that is if you can hit that like button to help the Owl algorithm. Some live shows will get 170, some we get 130 on, and a quiet one could be 70 or 80, but we're climbing. We're up to about 50 at the minute. PattayaOwl lovers too. Welcome to the live stream. A fantastic ride. Can you believe it? It was the helmet that let me down today. I'm so angry with the dodgy helmet. I'm not happy with it. But the bike is just immense. And there's a lot of power in the bike from that initial first and second gear, whereas the FZ1 was kind of top-end power. So you certainly can't give it too much initially when you're setting off, or you will wheelie. Alba44, hi, Owl. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Be more Ron, do you think the windmill or kink is better? Each to their own, mate. For me, I'm a big fan of the windmill, especially windmill 2. I've never had a great night in kink. I know you guys have had some experiences, but I haven't. I think you can only go off your own experience. I've had a better laugh in the windmill. In fact, Scouser in Thailand, who's on the live show, we had a cracking night. We've talked about it a couple of times. That was in Windmill 2, I think. I think it was. It was upstairs. And that was an interesting evening. David Bull, how are you doing, mate? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, if you can hit the like button. If we get over 100 people on this live, I will give you a little bit of a snippet of what's to come. And it is to do with, obviously, Pattaya and Thailand. I've just thought I've actually got the laptop set up here. So why don't I use the laptop for the comments? That'll be easier, won't it? Leeds is in the house. I wasn't far from Leeds today. I picked the owl up from Bradford. So I was on the M62 when I was having helmet issues. And it was pissing down. I pick up the bike and it's pissing down. But thankfully, towards the end of the journey, the sun came out. And then all of a sudden it's 20, 30 degrees and we're happy again. And for you guys who have commented on the most recent vlog is me picking up the bike, the owl, and I've posted it today. Some of you have said, where were your boots and jacket? I have ordered a jacket that is coming tomorrow. But, you know, I mean, you know, in Pattaya, flipping heck, I certainly wouldn't wear it. I haven't been wearing a jacket over there. It's shorts and t-shirts. It's a different world, isn't it? But I was there with my shirt today on the M62. I had my helmet on. And there was a few people looking, thinking, my God, he's brave, wearing a shirt and jeans. But it's legal, as long as you've got a helmet. I think the law in England, correct me if I'm wrong, is that you've just got to wear a helmet. But I think it's advisable, isn't it, to wear a bit more protective gear. CP's in the house. How are you doing, buddy? Thank you for being a member. Hello, Owl. How are you, mate? Yeah, really good. Knuckling down, earning, working. Obviously picked up the owl today, which I'm over the moon with, and I'll be out and about on it again tomorrow. And it's been a whole month without going on a bike. And for you guys who've been following the channel, I was riding the motorbike every day in Pattaya. It just became part of normal life. So to have a month without a bike, yeah, I've certainly missed it. It felt good today. PattayaOwl lovers too. So your helmet let you down. It did. The helmet did let me down, PattayaOwl lovers too. But the new one is bang on. Guidelines in the house. Watching from Germany. Can you see the sweat? Wow. There's nothing I can do about it. It is 28 degrees in the living room. I've got the conservatory door open. I don't have aircon. I've got no air conditioning. But I'll see it as a workout. Pat Pong, have you ever done a track day on a proper super bike? Knee down. I haven't. I can't claim to do that. I only passed my test in 2019. This is the motorbike test. I passed my driving test for car in 2004. But yeah, motorbike quite recently in 2019. So only 7 years on and off on motorbikes. But I've been told the bike that I've got, which is the Triumph Street 675, is actually used for going on a track as well. So maybe I'll take it on a track. I've never got the knee down. Scouser in Thailand, Windmill 2 it was. Right, okay. Wow, still having nightmares about that. Great night with you in there, Mike. Highly recommend. Yeah, absolutely, mate. And I can't wait to have a beer with you again in Pattaya. And I'm not going to give too much away on the live stream tonight, but I have said on previous live streams, I'm starting to consider when this holiday, this trip to Pattaya is going to be. And I've got a sneaky feeling there's going to be a vlog tomorrow. I've not filmed it yet, but I can feel it. I can feel one coming. If we get over 100 on the live stream, I'll give you a little bit more information about what that vlog is going to be. CP spoke to a few massage girls you keep in contact with on Soy 7 and Soy 8, and they're both telling me Pattaya is a ghost town, no customers. And I've said it before, I mean, obviously I want it to be busy for people who have got bars in Pattaya. I mean, if we just use Phil, Rum Runner, for example, there's people I definitely want it to be busy for. But selfishly, when I'm there, I don't want it to be busy. I don't go there. As much as I like meeting subscribers, and this is a whole different ball game, you know, you guys shouting the owl when I'm walking down Soy Bacau, I love that. I'm talking about before I did the whole YouTube. I went there for the entertainment. I didn't go there to meet the other people on holiday, as harsh as that sounds. I mean, I wasn't like ignorant or anything like that. I'd have conversations, but you know, if the bars are quiet, that doesn't make it a worse night for me personally. It's a bit different now I'm doing the YouTube because I want you guys in the cave on a Friday, 8 p.m. And I promise when I do make a return to Pattaya, then the first Friday, let's just say I land on a Wednesday, Thursday, it'll be the first Friday in the cave. And the lady, the bar is called Rinda, not Linda. So my apologies. She's called Rinda. She's absolutely lovely. And I'll make sure that the meetups are at the cave in Tree Town, just off Soy Bacau, 8 p.m. We'll keep the same time, same place. And just on that again, CP, I've heard mixed things. I've seen other YouTubers do vlogs saying how quiet Pattaya is. And then I watched a live stream this morning and someone saying it's kind of the opposite. It's mainly kind of Jomtien, which is empty, but not Pattaya. So I don't really know. It's all speculation. I think the guys that are in Pattaya right now will be able to tell us if it's busy or not. But I mean, low season, high season, I honestly don't personally care, to be honest. PattayaOwl lovers too, come and jump in the pool. Well, PattayaOwl lovers too, you've actually got a pool. That's impressive. I don't think I would actually get a little paddling pool, a tiny one in my garden. It is a small garden. Scouts in Thailand, message me before I book my ticket next week. That sounds exciting, mate. Well, I will, but also the vlog that's going to be coming out will give a bit more information of when it's going to be. And I'm doing it at the soonest opportunity without giving too much away. I said when we get to 100 people on the live stream, and we're only going to get there if you smash the like button, because what does it do? It helps the owl algorithm. And if we do get over 100, I'll give you a little bit of a snippet of what's to come. I can't pretend that the decision is, will I go back to Pattaya or not? I can't pretend, because of course I'm going back to Pattaya. All being well health-wise, you know, as long as, you know, nothing happens. But yeah, so I'm not gonna play around and say, am I gonna go? Am I not gonna go? I am gonna go. This is about when I'm gonna go. Realistically, financially, for this trip. And for how long for? CP, same mate, going end of September if it's quiet, better for the customer. I agree. Full English has sent me a super chat. Thank you, mate. And thank you to everyone who sends me a super chat or buy me a coffee. I do make sure I thank you via the apps or directly on the live stream. Your support really does mean the world. So 200 baht, thank you very much. And you've put, we love Mr. Owl. Thank you, mate. And I love you guys, the owls. And it's a great little community that we've built. And I really can't wait for the next meetup. And if you're still on the live, Michael, hopefully you can be out there when I'm out there. I don't know if it's possible, but when the vlog is released with this these dates in mind, if that's what I'm going to do, yeah, please comment and let me know if you're going to be there. It might be that you're there before or after, or you might be able to do both. I don't know. Lee Butler, oi. Glad you've got your mic sorted. I'm just using the iPhone, mate. I'm just using the iPhone mic. What's built in internally? I've give up on the DJI. I really can't be arsed with it. In fact, it's staring at me now. There it is. I cannot be arsed. I mean, I know it's probably more to do with me and how I use it, because a lot of vloggers use this equipment, but I just prefer to use the iPhone. I find it easier. Copy and paste has gone AWOL, hiding under the stairs. Well, that is true. I hope he's all right. I hope copy and paste is all right. I mention copy and paste every live stream. For you guys who don't know, copy and paste is a great contributor to the live stream. And he's gone quiet for a while, but his main theme is he would like me to basically live under the stairs there, but rent out the rest of my house so I can afford the next trip to Pattaya. And we've got a few questions on that, haven't we? One of the questions would be, what happens if I need a shower, if I need a toilet? But copy and paste has gone quiet for maybe 2 or 3 weeks now. So, yeah, hopefully he'll come back. Plenty of live streams anyway. Maybe he's just having a holiday. Where are we? Gunship is in the house. How's the bike going? You know what? It's an absolute pleasure. It's great to get on the bike. And weirdly, it reminded me of being back in Pattaya, waking up every morning, jumping on the owl, riding down Pratumnak Hill onto Second Road. It just brings back memories. And something else I've noticed, I'm a more confident bike rider having done 2 months on the bike in Pattaya, and that is 100%. I'm way more confident at filtering in and out of traffic, and it's done me some good. And Gunship is about to start watching the F1 while watching my video. Thank you, mate. So you've got Formula 1 and you're watching PattayaOwl's latest video, which is the new bike. So that's right. Enjoy it, mate. Enjoy it. That's right. Lee Butler, it's never quiet out here. Always enough going on. This is, and I've heard there's been times where Pattaya has been really quiet. I mean, COVID as an example. And that's a slightly different situation. But, yeah, I just hope that the bar owners can make enough out there. Because, let's face it, how many bars are there in Pattaya? There's thousands. And I have got a business idea. And I do mention it on the latest vlog, actually, towards the end of the vlog. And it's to do with Greggs. It's to do with Greggs. There's not much I miss when I'm in Pattaya. Miss about home, obviously family, friends, the obvious stuff. But I certainly miss Greggs sausage roll, baked bean and sausage steak bake. What do you love at Greggs? What's your favourite? Pop it in the comments. I think we should open Greggs on Soybacao and actually make sure that it's bang on. Like the sausage rolls are exactly the same, the steak bakes, the chicken. I just think it would be brilliant if we had McDonald's, Prime Burger and Greggs on Soybacao. So if there's any millionaires watching out there and you want to start it, I'd love to put my name to it. I don't think we could call it Greggs. Maybe we can call it Meg's. If you've got any ideas on the name, pop the name there. Scouts in Thailand, I can't stay in here and not waiting to watch the blog. Send me a message, Mark. Have a nice life. Yeah, all right, mate. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll ping you a WhatsApp when I've got an idea when it's going to be, mate. And it might be some of you guys get to Pattaya before me, but we'll have to see. I can only do it when I can do it financially and around my work commitments, but we're getting closer. We're getting closer. And we're creeping up as well. We're almost at 100. So when we get over 100 people, I'll give you a little bit of a snippet of what's to come potentially tomorrow. Don't forget, I've not filmed this yet, but it's I kind of go off the feeling I've got. I feel like it's time to progress on the Pattaya planning. MC Lovin is in the house. Yo, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the live stream. Brian, good evening, mate, from a dreary Swindon. Good evening, mate. I mean, the weather's not been too bad. This morning it was a little bit miserable, but it's certainly warmed up. I mean, I've got a sweat on. I never get a sweat on in the living room, but the thermometer does say 28, so it's very stuffy, very warm. Owl, my favourite at Greg's is a sausage roll with a pepperoni slice. Wow. I have never tried a pepperoni slice at Greg's. Are they delicious? I just really passionately believe that Soyber Cow needs Greg's. It would be busy, and also it could introduce Greg's to the rest of the world. You know, the people who have not had the opportunity to taste a bit of Greg's. Michael, I'm looking at flying out October the 8th and returning November the 5th, but these dates are flexible, mate. Okay, mate. Cheers for that. Lee Butler, what about calling it Dregs? Wow. Scouser in Thailand, Glegs. Richie Rich, rent too high on that soy. Rent too high on that soy. Open a bakery. I think it's guaranteed to succeed. Is it anybody on this live stream? We've got over 100 people on now, so we will come up to the other topic later. We've got to 100 pretty quick, and I think that's because a lot of you guys are hitting that like button. So if you can hit the like button, that will really help the algorithm, and we'll get onto some detail about my next trip to Pattaya shortly. I think it is an absolute 90 to 100% guaranteed success. As long, I mean, even the branding, who cares out in Thailand if you copy the Greg's logo? I mean, really, no one cares. There's one called, is it similar to Sainsbury's, but it's an expat shop on the east side, like similar kind of logo. I don't think Greg's are going to be putting a trademark claim over in Thailand, but I think we should literally get the Greg's sign up. Get all the branding the same. The sausage rolls absolutely bang on. And a cup of tea. Like, literally have some PG tips. I think that's what they have at Greg's. Brian says the Tawny Owl Bakery. Yours Travels. Hello, Owl. Just back from Portugal. To put Thailand in context to Europe, you can get a 7-month condo for the price of 10 nights in the Algarve. Absolutely. I mean, what I will say about Thailand is, you know, you can get a condo for a couple of £100 a month. However, it's all the stuff around it, isn't it, where the money can be spent. It's not just on the rent. But yeah, that is a fair comparison in terms of the accommodation. You have 10 nights in the Algarve or 7 months in a condo in Pattaya. B More, would you consider managing a bar in Pattaya and making the permanent move to the place you love the most? I think you would be an excellent manager and could bring customers in. Well, I've ruled out the whole bar manager thing. I mean, I'm very happy over here, knuckling down, earning more money than I could earn over as a bar manager. And no disrespect to any bar manager, it's a tough gig, long hours and not the highest pay. And a lot of the pay is kind of drinks and stuff, which wouldn't work for me. I'd want the freedom to be out and about YouTubing. So it's a no as I sit here today for being a bar manager in Pattaya. And, you know, I've been bitten, I've learned. You know, I wasn't prepared enough for a move to Thailand, so I'm not going to be making the same mistake again. You need to be financially secure. I'd rather earn my money over here because I can earn more and therefore go and be a 2-week, 3-week millionaire in the best city in the world, let's face it. I don't want a holiday anywhere, ever. I don't want to go to Benidorm again. I don't want to go The only places I would want to go are in and around Thailand. Like, I've been to Hong Kong 4 times. I'd like to go there a 5th time. Vietnam, Cambodia, places around Southeast Asia. I've got no desire to ever go Tenerife, to ever go Benidorm. I can't think of anything worse. I don't want a night out where it's... Oh, God, I just can't do it. I can't do it. Them days are gone for me. And even America, I've done Florida and New York, and that's me done. It's all about Pattaya, and I don't know how long I've got on this planet. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, who knows? You know, there's no guarantee I'm going to get to 60, 70, 80, so I'm just making the most of every single day, week and year, and I want that to be spent in Pattaya. Thank God the channel is called PattayaOwl. But thanks for the question, B More, because I did consider being a bar manager when I was in that dilemma of what I should do, but no, not for me. Yeah, the contracts in the UK is going well, Andy, mate. It's all good. Long hours, but I'm enjoying it. And, of course, then you can start booking holidays and stuff like that. So, CP, what's your opinion on broccoli in Thailand? I hate the stuff. I hate it. Yeah, hate broccoli. Not a fan. PattayaOwl lovers too. That's right, absolutely. Sean the Prawn is in the house. I tell you what, this reminds me of sitting in the Collis restaurant in Pratumnak after I've just eaten a chicken panang. Who would have thought? Well, to be fair, it is June, we are in England, and it is a roaster of an evening. Sean the Prawn, hi Mark. What's your plan for income if you were to move to Thailand? So, if I was to move to Thailand, I would need to have my private pensions in full force. It's not about savings. You know, it don't matter if I had £50,000 in savings. That £50,000 in savings would become zero, I reckon, after 3 years, 4 years. So I need a bloody good, strong private pension, and I don't think I'm ever going to get that. So I just don't really know. Knuckle down, work, and who knows in 10 years' time, something like that. But there's nothing worse than being in Pattaya skint. Not being able to enjoy yourself and stay in. It's not for me. Respect to everyone who can do that, but not for me. There's a guy in North London who called his off licence Sainsbury's instead of Sainsbury's. Same colour with the orange and white too. You should do the same in Sorbicao with Greg's. Yeah, and this is it. Everything kind of goes in Thailand, I think, doesn't it? I'm like, there literally is a place called, not Sainsbury's, but very similar to Sainsbury's. You guys must know. Let me know in the comments. It's on the east side of Pattaya, and it's an expat shop, and the branding is clearly meant to look like Sainsbury's. And I love it because no one cares over there. You know what I mean? Nobody cares. So let's open Greg's on Sorbicao. And if you want me to stick it all over my YouTube channel, the opening date, then let's do it. We just need to find a millionaire on this live stream who wants to open Greg's. But it's a tough gig because you can't just do any old sausage roll. You're gonna have to import. You're gonna have to do something bloody good. And somebody did mention on one of my videos, the most recent video before, that you can get frozen Greg's sausage rolls from the expat shop at the Avenue. Just near the Robin Hood Tavern. I think it's called the Villa Market. Apparently you can get them there. But I don't know if that's going to be enough. We literally need a whole bakery full of Greg's goodies for it to work. And I reckon it'll be busy. I really think it will be people queuing out of the door for sausage rolls on Sorbicao. Miko is in the house. Hello. The king of orange must be squeed. Nicola lad, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. Kungs make and sell their own sausage rolls. I like to buy Greggs when I go to Villa Market. Ah, there we go. Frozen, but take only 25 minutes. And question for you there, Nicola lad, are they definitely 100% the Greggs sausage rolls and not just the branding? Do they taste the same as when you get them from Greggs in England? Because that would be a solution, bringing it in that way, maybe. Ever think of teaching English? Well, actually, on one of the subscriber nights, I was having a conversation with a subscriber, and he is an English teacher. And he explained that these days, they like you to have a degree. And PattayaOwl hasn't got a degree in English. I mean, I can hardly speak English. Easy for me to say. Can open a Greggs there. Siamberries, that's it. Thank you. Siamberries by the dark side. So yeah, I think just call it Greggs. I mean, what's going to happen? CP off to Dubai, Manila and Tokyo tomorrow. It's all right for some, isn't it? I agree. Apart from Vegas, I've never been there, mate. I've never been. I'm not into the whole casino thing and the overpriced stuff, so Vegas isn't for me. But I know a lot of people who like Vegas. A lot of people. And Vegas for your birthday next year. All holidays for the future will be in Thailand. Maybe the odd few nights in Japan and Cambodia. While in Asia, well, why not? Because you can literally, apparently you can get to these places from Bangkok Airport in about an hour, so. Nicola lad, Greggs is Greggs, even sell the vegan ones. Well, this is it, mate. Let's just open a Greggs on Soy Bacao. Right, so just moving on to, so there's going to be a vlog coming, and this vlog is going to give you pretty much the month in which PattayaOwl is returning to Pattaya. I said once we got over 100 people on the live stream, I would mention it. Now, we all know, because no doubt a lot of you have been following the channel, this is a holiday, because I'm committed to being over here, earning and going over and being an absolute insane 2-week, 3-week millionaire. The vlogs are going to be different in the fact that I'm not going to be trying to budget for a night. I'm going to be seeing how much I can spend. You know, it's going to be a bit of a different season, if you like, because it's not going to be an attempted move. It's going to be a holiday. So there's going to be a vlog coming out which gives you an idea of what month it's going to be, for how long it's going to be, and then what's to come in terms of some of the other vlogs. So I did say I'm going to bring you guys with me, and that includes the booking of the flights, preparing for it, everything that goes into sorting a trip to Pattaya. So if you haven't been to Pattaya before, you can see it all from the beginning, from where I book the flights, which hotels I book, travel insurance, how I go about my currency, what am I going to do about kind of a visa, this, that, and the other. I believe there's an entry thing you've got to do now. All of that good stuff. But am I coming back to Pattaya? Yes. Have I got a very good idea now of when it's going to be? Yeah. And the vlog, well, I'm going to film it. And I'll try and get something out tomorrow on that one. Justin DXB, selling sausage rolls in Thailand sounds like something straight out of Fools and Horses this time next year. I tell you what, I guarantee it's success. And I don't think anybody would disagree, because people love Greggs here in England. And if you look at how many, well, in Britain, not just England, if you look at how many British people visit Thailand and Pattaya, and of course you go there for all sorts of stuff, entertainment, Thai food, the culture. You know, you're not going to be having a Greggs every night. However, the options there, you'll certainly have one or two. And for, you know, people living out there, I mean, if I was still out there, I'd be going there for my brekkie. I'll be asking for a sausage and omelette sandwich with a cup of PG tips. And then I'd probably nip back about 11:30 for a sausage roll. Be more, I knew a girl that sold donuts in Pattaya. At least that's what she told me. Right, okay, mate. Yours Travels, yes, 20 plus Vegas trips in 18 years. I won't be going back. Free drinks while gambling, but average beer is now $12. Food is extortionate. Boxing tickets are $1,000 plus. Wow. Frozen cocktail at the pool, $45. Crazy. This is it. Yeah, it's not for me, and it's not for me anyway. I'm not really interested in Las Vegas. I'm all about Pattaya. CP, I've got a feeling you're returning in January time, Owl. I'll likely be out there again. I'm not going to ruin things. I'm not going to ruin the vlog to come, but I've got a very good idea now. I'm up there at 99.9% of when that return's going to be, and it's taking everything into consideration. You guys, the channel, meet-up nights, the fact that I work now and I earn, and you get so many holidays and when it can actually be. And I've put some consideration into how long the holiday's going to be for, because let's face it, we don't go to Pattaya for 1 week. We don't go for 1 week. Will it be longer? Has anybody actually been to Pattaya just for 1 week? I'd understand maybe if you was going to other areas in Thailand and you did a week in Pattaya, but to literally fly from England to Pattaya for 5 days and then go back, that's too short of a time. Takes you a couple of days to get over the jet lag. Rowie, the rolling robot, easy for me to say. Mr. Owl, can you ask B more, Ron, about advice about living under the stairs or basement? Well, the only person who can really answer the question about living under the stairs is copy and paste. And we've not seen copy and paste for a long time. Gary, how are you doing, mate? Welcome to the live stream. Hi, I've been back from Pattaya for 1 week now. I messaged you on a live stream mid-flight going out there. I do remember, mate. You were sat in business class. It didn't take me long to book my next flight, and I'll be back in Pattaya mid-November. Brilliant stuff, Gary. And you are the only person, actually, to ever message on a live stream from 40,000 feet in the air, so I'll always remember that, mate. And you're always welcome, and hopefully one day, Gary, we'll bump into each other on a meet-up night in the cave, and you can say I'm the guy who messaged you from 40,000 feet. That'd be quality. Be More, the coolest YouTubers I know live in the basement. I think Be More and Rowie, the rolling robot, are almost carrying on copy and paste. What do you call it? I can't think of the word. Pat Pong, when we have all had a few San Miguel or singers, we can in 7-Eleven for a cheese and ham toaster. Yeah, cheese and ham toasters are nice in 7-Eleven. I didn't love them as much when I was out there for a couple of months, not going to lie, but it's an easy option. It's a quick option. I remember after a night out on the Rompo complex, it was 4 a.m. and I was staggering to a taxi and I couldn't find any food place open on the Rompo, near the Rompo complex in Jomtien at 4 a.m. But there was a 7-Eleven open across the road from the Rompo, and I had a cheese and whatever it was, a cheese and ham toasty or a cheese toasty with the hot dog sausages in. And it did the job. It kept me full up until the morning. Gunship, I like Greg's sausage rolls and a coffee. When you go to training in Peterborough, well, good, mate. Yeah, I mean, you can't beat a Greg's sausage roll. It's a very special invention, isn't it? Very special taste. It's not necessarily about it reminding you of home or any of that soppy stuff. It's just really tasty. The meat to pastry ratio, the taste, the smell, the size of it. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just, well, it's world famous, isn't it? The Gregg sausage roll is very special. And of course, in the winter, you can dip your Gregg sausage roll in their tomato soup, because they even do beautiful tomato soup here in England. Would we need to do tomato soup in Pattaya on soy bacao? No. I think we can tweak it a little bit. So we can have the sausage rolls, we can have the breakfast baps, we can have the pasties, we can even have the donuts. But I think drinks, we could have water, Coca-Cola, and then a beer fridge. Yeah, you can buy a bottle of Singar, Leo, Chang from Greg's on Soy Bacau. And the ideal location would be next to Prime Burger on Soy Bacau. Maybe if we shout loud enough and we can hit that like button enough and we get more millionaires watching this live stream, let's bring Greg's to Soy Bacau. The Owl is happy to front it, to face it. I haven't got the money to open it, but I promise to spend money in there. MC Lovin, need 3 weeks minimum. Interesting, mate. Interesting. I'm not going to say if I agree or disagree at the minute because it'll kind of ruin the vlog a little bit. But very interesting, mate. Tony Travels, shortest trip was 10 days. This was when you could get a return flight from Glasgow for 400. Yeah, I mean, that is a good price. And to be fair, I've managed to get 680 return, which, you know, for 2025 isn't too bad. And that was with Emirates. I'm always going to aim now to try and get a flight around that 680 and less figure. You know, the days of me paying £1,800 to fly with Thai Airways are done. I'm not going to do it. Rory, copy and paste was referring to being more on basement living. Justin, DXB, I've just booked Pattaya for Xmas and New Year. Push the boat out and book the Hilton, counting down the days. Wow, how many nights are you in the Hilton for, Justin, mate? The Bay Water's nice as well on Second Road and Beach Road. And of course, who would have thought the Holiday Inn? So obviously I've mentioned the one on Soy Bacau, which is a really good location. That's the Holiday Inn Express. The Holiday Inn on Beach Road is one of the most stunning hotels I've ever seen. And when you say Holiday Inn, you don't automatically think of like a classy hotel. I see it as kind of a cheap travel lodge or Premier Inn, in my opinion. But that's not the case in Pattaya. It's one of the nicest hotels I've ever vlogged in, and that is the Holiday Inn Beach Road. And of course, they do a cracking breakfast buffet as well, downstairs in a massive, I think it's 250 baht on a Wednesday for all you can eat. But have a safe trip there, Justin, mate. Soul Jacker, I'm wheels up in 4 weeks. Been going for 20 years, but excited each trip. And this is it about Pattaya, isn't it? A lot of you guys that are on this live stream understand the love, the bug we get for Pattaya. I've been going since 2003. I've been 4 times, you know, which compared to some of you guys, you've been going 40 years, 300 times. But I've definitely got the bug. I'm always excited to go. It's an amazing place. There's so much to do. Richie Rich, you can do a week in Thailand if you live in the Middle East. I do twice a year. From England, I wouldn't bother for a week. Need at least 2 or 3 weeks for Pattaya due to the jet lag and time zones. I think there's lots of common sense being taught, to be honest. Mary and Jimbo Mobility Scooter Travels, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for all your lovely likes and comments, by the way. Your support is brilliant. Hi, Owl. Do you have a Greg's outlet near you? They're a lot cheaper for the same foods. Not many people know about them. It's just Greg's food. Hi, Owl. Do you have a Greg's outlet? So is a Greg's outlet different than just a Greg's? Is it like a wholesale cheaper version? I don't think so, mate. We've got lots of Greg's all over the place. But a Greg's outlet near you, a lot cheaper. If you could expand, that'd be great. Josh, welcome to the live stream. Love a Triumph made in Thailand as well. Really? Is the Triumph made in Thailand? I thought I didn't know that. But thank you, Josh, mate. Really happy with it. For you guys that don't know, I have released a vlog about an hour ago, so feel free to watch it after the live stream. A new bike. It's called the Owl, and really happy with it. I won't ruin it, but it is a triumph. It is a triumph, and it's quick. I think the statistics on it is 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, so that's similar to kind of M4 speed. I'm happy with that. Be More, I'm going back in September and February. I'm too obsessed with rice and bunnies. Rory the Rolling Robot, Mr. Owl, Be More is a YouTuber, very famous, is he? Well, he's a live stream contributor, so that's how I know him. Easy for me to say. Phuket has a very good holiday inn too. I've never been to Phuket. There's so many places I need to check out, really, but when Pattaya's got everything you possibly need, why would you want? I almost need to just see it to say I've been, I think. But as soon as I land at Bangkok Airport, the first thing I want to do is meet Jojo, jump in a taxi, do the 1.5 hour journey to Pattaya, and get out for a beer. There's Hua Hin, but again, that's a 3-hour journey. I'd rather just go to Pattaya. But I want to get another flight down to Phuket, Chiang Mai, when I can go to Pattaya. No, every time I ask myself these questions in my head, it's the same answer, just go to Pattaya. Knit, I met a guy who went to Pattaya for a long weekend, flew on a Thursday and came back on the Monday. You got to be joking. From England. Nicola Lad, 30 years ago, I was working in Low Moor. Your vlog brought back a few memories. No way, mate. No way. I'd never heard of Low Moor before. I knew the bike that I wanted was at the bike factory, Super Bike Factory in Bradford. And to be fair to them guys, they're a decent company. I mean, I'm not getting anything out of it. There's no commission. I don't even know anyone there. But the bikes are priced fairly, and they've pretty much got every bike, and none of them are overpriced. They're all at book price, and they do like 120 point check on the bike. So like mine needed new pads, so they fitted the new pads, and that was all included. So, but yeah, Low Moor. I got the train to there, and then it was a 20-minute walk to the bike factory from there. Gary, on your recommendation, I did try the breakfast a couple of times at Time Bar. I was surprised at how good it was, given the relatively cheap price. Bacon Brew is also fantastic. I agree with that, Gary, mate. Time Bar is special. It's, from memory, it's about 125 baht, I think it is, at Time Bar for a brekkie. If you're wondering why I'm sweating, everyone, it is 28 degrees in the living room. I've got the conservatory door open. It is a warm one. But yeah, Time Bar is a very special place. Always will be. I've done my best vlogs, I would say, on LK Metro and Time Bar, and I can't wait to go back. But also, Bacon Brew is also fantastic. If you've not checked out Bacon Brew, it's on Soyex site, and it is literally up on the left-hand side. Try to think what else you've got on Soyex site. I'm sure there's something else, but anyway, check it out. It's a good one. Jason, RN71, I'm going back in November for 16 days for a month in March. It's a happy place. Well, have a safe trip, Jason. Have a great time. MC Loving, my flight is £1,100 at Christmas. Expensive, but stop in a cheap hotel. Yeah, I mean, I've been for Christmas and New Year before, and it was expensive. It was £1,800 for the flight, which I'm not paying that again. And every hotel I walked into, they were fully booked. And I'm like, no. Because literally, you can go there in, say, January, March, walk into a hotel and just get a room. But Christmas and New Year, it's a lot busier. I'm just trying to catch up with all the comments. It's been quite a busy live stream so far. We've had over 100 people on. If you can hit the like button, that'd be great. And let us know where you're actually watching from. We've got Germany, England, Scotland, Wales, Pattaya. God, I bet it's late in Pattaya now, isn't it? Mr. Hill, what the hook do you want Greggs for? Anyone could make better sausage rolls than them. Well, Mr. Hill, you're very controversial because Greggs sausage rolls are brilliant. So, you know, I don't know, mate. What the fuck do people want Greggs sausage rolls for? Ask the nation, mate. I don't know. I think they are really good sausage rolls. They're affordable. They're tasty. When they're hot, they're brilliant. So I'm a big fan of Greggs. I take it you're not, Misty, mate. Mary and Jimbo, yeah, basically it's Greggs, but they sell the same foods for a minimum half price. A day later, I'll do a bit of googling on that one. Cheers for that. The Thai baht is gaining strength, apparently. Next time you get a taxi from the airport, keep your lookout on the right side for the motorway and you can see the Triumph factory. Well, I've learned something completely new there. I had no idea Triumph had any connection to Thailand. That makes it even better. Huin has a walking street. It does. It's soy Billabat, isn't it? And you've got soy 80 and soy 90 as well. Mishmash is in the house. Wishing everyone a happy Father's Day. Good to have you here, mate. Market, when are you going back to Pattaya? Well, there's going to be a vlog out tomorrow. I've not filmed it yet, so there's always a risk that I don't film, edit and post in time, but the plan is to get a vlog out tomorrow, giving you guys an insight into where I'm at and what dates I've got in mind to make my return to Pattaya, to get onto that platform and to carry on where I left off. And of course, let's not confuse things. It is a trip. It will be a holiday. It's not going to be an attempted move this time, but I'm going to go for what I consider to be the right location, and I'm going to make the most of every hour, every day, and I'm going to be a free 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, 5 week millionaire, depending on how long I go for. No holding back this time. Budgeting with a difference. But thanks for asking, Marky, but you should have an idea within the week, but more likely to be tomorrow when the vlog comes out. Mia Noi, there are 3 Triumph factories in Konburi area of Thailand. I for some reason I thought maybe Triumph was a British brand. I really haven't done any research. I just know I like the bike. Triumph are a great brand. A lot of my mates, a lot of people recommend it. So I went with it on that basis. But I never looked into where they were made. So that is very interesting. I'd love them to have been made in Thailand. Robert Russell, I'm flying from Heathrow on Thursday and heading to Pattaya and stopping at the Eureka Lodge. So from memory, that's on Soy Diana. Never done low season and looking forward to it. Yeah, best time to go. I love it. I love it. There's nothing worse than, for me personally, selfishly, it being absolutely hammered. Yeah, I do like it when it is a little bit quieter, selfishly. Elvis is in the building, mate, and he's put everyone remember to smash the like button. Well, I think a lot of you guys have been doing that tonight because it's helped the live stream get over that 100 threshold. We're back into triple numbers, so that is brilliant. But yeah, if you can hit the like button, that'll help the algorithm. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on because it is roasting in the living room, but we'll carry on. We're coming up to an hour, so if you've got any questions, comments, pop them there, and I'll do my best to answer it. We'll perhaps go over the hour mark, and we'll take it from there. In Pattaya, I used to do 2 hours. In fact, I've done a few 2-hour ones here as well. CP soy pottle turning into a ladyboy soy Did you see the video? Yeah, I did, mate. Yeah, I did see it. And there is some pretty good places on Soi Pot, isn't there? I've had some cracking nights out. My perception of Soi Pot is, well, it is at the minute. It's got a mixture of everything, hasn't it? But I think a lot of people are saying maybe it's going to go down that way. I don't know. It's it is what it is. I mean, I've had a couple of cracking nights out there. You've got the Penguin, Maggie Mays. I've had a beer in the Buzzing Lounge before. Sat out there and had a beer. But yeah, I think on my last night in Pattaya, on the last trip, I had nipped into the Penguin. It's all right in there. Gavin, World Cup darts are on now. Welcome to the live stream, Gavin. Market, I will be there for Halloween, Mr. Owl, for 1 month. Well, great stuff, mate. Great stuff. Enjoy. And what a time to go. What a time to go, Halloween. The storekeepers are desperate for customers in low season, so good, would you think? I just think it's better. It's just better in low season. Maya Noi, Triumph is British, but be costing, I bet. Yeah, so it is a British brand Triumph, but they obviously do or make some parts in Thailand. Many YouTuber go in February, even Barry going back after 10 years. Triumph is a British company, but they'd rather pay 600 baht. Sean, welcome to the live stream. Great channel and content, Owl. Thank you. It's mad to think I started the channel back in January this year, and we've built up a community, and I've met a lot of you guys at the meetup nights in Pattaya. We've got around 3,700 subs, and yeah, we're building up to the next trip. So we're coming up to an hour. If you've got any last kind of questions, comments, pop them in the comments. I think because it is so hot, we've had good numbers on the live show tonight, but it is 20 odd degrees in the living room, so I am gasping for some fresh air. But I'll stay on a little bit longer if you've got any more questions. Garrett hired a blast in low season. Well, this is it, mate. It depends what you're going for. High season means more tourists, more people around you in the bars. Is that a good thing? Let me know. What do you think? Let's put the question out to the 80 people we've got left on the live stream. Just put in the comments the one word. What do you prefer? Do you prefer high season? It's not one word, is it? 2 words. High season or low season for going to Pattaya? Pop it in the comments. Let's do a little bit of a poll to see. I'll start us off. For me, low season. Of course, I want it to be busy for the bars and the owners, but selfishly, why would I want it? Why would I want it busy? Why would I want to be surrounded by 20 other guys? I don't understand why I would want to. So pop it in the comments. Let's see what people say. Low season, high season. When do you prefer to go? Because surely if everyone prefers low season and then goes in low season, would that not make it high season? Or is it linked to the whole kind of weather and this kind of stuff? Because surely if everyone prefers it, then you'd think there'd be more people going at that time. Because I do. I prefer low season, so I go in low season. Therefore, you'd think if everyone felt the same, low season would be busier than high season. I don't understand it. If anyone can explain, because loads of you now are saying low season. Let's acknowledge some of you have said high season, though. Some of you have. So we've got low season, low season, low season. Cassio says high season, more people. I don't know if that's the case, mate. I don't know if that's the case. Rowit, low season, low season, low season. Super Stephen, hi Mr. L, when are you going to Pattaya? Should be a vlog out tomorrow, mate, on that one. I'm moving forward with that. Gary, low season. Rowie wants to go when the weather's bad. Have to send you a Donga Gar top. We changed from soccer tops. Well done on the vlogs. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Hopefully we'll bump into each other in Pattaya. Low season, climate is better in high season. So based on that reaction of lots and lots of low season, and I did recognise there were some people who did put high season there, but the majority were low season, then clearly people are going, must be for the weather then. If the weather's better in high season, more people are going for that. But the majority of people on this live stream prefer low season. Sean, low season all day long. Climate is better in high season. Mishmash, definitely low season from now on. From the 20th of April to the end of October. Much more enjoyable. Interesting. Very interesting. I know December is high season. But then you can get cheap flights in January. So that's still classed as high season, I think. But it's... Steve K, I was going to the Buzzing Lounge, hopefully to see the owner. It's all right, the Buzzing Lounge, mate. Yeah, it's all right. I quite like that where I put a question out to you and get a bit of an instant poll. I might do another one in a minute, actually. The people on the live stream has shot up all of a sudden after that. If you can hit the like button, that will be massively appreciated. It will help the owl algorithm. Any other questions, comments? I'm going to put out a question to you all in a second. I'm just thinking of a good one for you. Roe, if it was hot in the UK over November and February, people would go in May to September. Right, I've got one for you. Soi 6 or Walking Street? Which one do you prefer? Soi 6 or Walking Street? I'm going to put mine in there. Walking Street. And I never thought I would ever say that. But since some people have introduced me to places on Walking Street, like Scouts in Thailand showed me at Lucifer, and you actually look to see what it's got to offer by going in the places and experiencing it for yourself, your perception of Walking Street does change a little bit. Because I saw it as a tourist spot, irritated me, prices are higher, didn't particularly enjoy it, but there are some little gems on Walking Street. So for me, Walking Street, what have we got? So starting from the top, we've got CP, Walking Street. Russ, Soi 6. Justin, Soi 6. Gary, neither. LK all day. We'll let you off. It wasn't quite the question, the question, Gary, but we like you. So, Tony Travels, Soi 6. Akash, Soi 6. Soi sick. There we go. Mishmash, none of them. Come on, Mishmash. We know you secretly. You must like. You must like at least one of them. Was it Soi 7 for you, mate? That's where we've had a beer on Soi 7, so maybe you like that one. Simon, Soi 6. Emerson, Soi... Wow, lots of Soi 6s. For some reason, I thought you were going to go Walking Street. But yeah, Soi 6, Soi 6, Soi 6. Steve K, none of those. I prefer Tree Town. And then Milkshake, when are you going back to Pattaya? They will be a vlog out this weekend, tomorrow. That is cool. So Soi 6 wins it. On the live stream, that is. So far we've got low season, and you go into soy 6. We'll do one more. We'll do one more in a minute. I'll give you a chance to ask any questions you've got, drop any comments. We've gone over the hour mark, but I'm quite enjoying this. You seem very responsive when I ask you a question. It's quite good. It's like having 100 people sat in front of me in a training room, and you all wanna chat away. The next one. What could the next one be? Mishmash. Well, occasionally, once a month, soy 6, twice in Walking Street. Oh, there you go, mate. Just a cheeky one. Just a cheeky one. I see this. I was gonna go down the boomerang route, but I mean that's not. No. Okay, the last one for this live stream. Soy 7 or LK Metro? Which one do you prefer? Soy 7 or LK Metro? Drop it in the comments. And I'll start us off. I'm going to say LK. LK Metro for me. Don't get me wrong, I like Soy 7. I like some of the bars on there. I've had some great nights out. But LK is very special, isn't it? And I'd be surprised if the answer isn't LK Metro. Let's have a look, see what you've done, see what you've said. So we've got Nick LK, Jason LK all day, Simon LK Metro, Steve K LK, Rolly the Rolling Robot says LK Soy 7 is pants. Harsh. Justin DXB Soy 7. CP LK all day, Jeff LK, Emerson LK Metro. I've never been to Soy 7. We'll check it out. Soy 7's alright. Rush 7, that on E-Dog. Remember I met you at Mike's. How are you doing, mate? Ray Tickle LK Metro is epic. It is good, isn't it? Gary Singer, My Beer, Leo or Chang. Singer for me, although Tiger on draw. That could be a question, certainly for the next live stream, mate. But for me, it is Singer. CP Owl, I've got one, oil massage or Thai massage. Well, this is, yeah, I almost need to make a note of these. We've got more potential questions. Maybe I will ask them today. Looper on Soy 7 is Russ's favourite. Super Steven LK Metro. Soy 4. That wasn't the question, no, Rory. But you know, we'll let you off. We like you. So, LK Metro, low season, Soy 6. These are the ones that are winning on the live show. Now, Gary, seeing as you guys are getting involved, the numbers are going up, you're hitting the like button, we'll stay on a little bit longer. And I'll ask another question, seeing as you guys are enjoying it. You responding seems to be sending the live stream through the roof. So, Gary has come up with this question. Thank you, Gary. Gary has said, Singer, Leo, or Chang. You have to choose one of them. None of this. Fourth drink. Singer, Leo, or Chang. And I'll start us off. So for me, it's Singer. I don't even like the taste of Leo or Chang. Singer. The best drink in the world. It does taste different over here in England. Different brewery. I prefer drinking it in Thailand. What have we got? So starting from the top, we've got Rolly the Rolling Robot saying these poll questions are good for the algorithm. They are, mate, because the views to the live streams are going through the roof. You guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Right, what we got? Nick, Leo, Simon, Singer, Rolly the Rolling Robot is a Chang. Jason, Singer, CP, Singer, Justin, Chang, Jeff, Chang, Steve K, Chang, Russ, Leo, Wayne Manda, Chang, Ray Tickle, Chang for me. Mark Walker, Leo, Ian Bailey, Leo, Die says Leo. Lots of Leos. Tony Travels, San Miguel Light. Tony Travels being cheeky there. There wasn't a fourth beer, but we'll let you off because we like you. Keith, Tiger. There's another one that wasn't on the list, but I used to drink Tiger before I tried the Singer. What's the Biggest donation you have ever received? It was 6,000 baht someone gave me in my hand, actually. Yeah. I was overwhelmed by that. Roll with the rolling robot. If you put the questions to the poll, give the percentage answer. Well, yeah, I could do if I could work that out, Rolly, mate. Chang, nice and strong. Chang from Teapot69. Toby, I've broken my Thailand addiction. I think I'm going to Canada. Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't go to Canada, mate. Come to Pattaya. Give it another go. Right, so that one's gone well. Lots of Leos. Leo probably won it on that one. Which I'm obviously disappointed about because I'm very much a singer. Now, CP, who is a member of the channel, has come up with another question. And if you guys would like to recommend a poll question for me to ask everyone, pop that in the comments. But CP has got one, and he's put, what is it? Oil massage or Thai massage? Bop it in the comments. Oil massage or Thai massage? For me, it's 100% an oil massage. I think a Thai massage is a bit more of a backbreaker, isn't it? And the responses are coming through. What have we got? It literally takes you a second and you're straight on it. Milkshake, have you got mod? No moderator on today. Not sure where Franco is. Dye, soapy. Never had a soapy, mate. Never had one. But I believe Soy Honey is the place for that. Knit, oil. CP, oil. Simon, oil. Justin, oil. Steve K, oil. Keith Kelly. From memory, I think Keith, you're in Ireland, mate, are you? Oil all day. Roll with the rolling robot. Oil. And obviously, Rowley's been a bit naughty there at the end, so we won't read that one out. Wayne, oil. Gary, try Metro bar on LK. Aircon is good. And they're not pushing drinks, Heineken on draft. Okay, thank you, mate. And also, you put under that oil massage. Mishmash, all depends what you're looking for. Oil. Well, I think that is a resounding oil over time. I've never had a Thai massage where they're bending your back and your legs, and I want to be able to completely relax with an oil massage or a foot massage. Milkshake, I'm such a big fan. Thank you very much. You're the only one who's met me in real life. I've met lots of people in real life, mate. Lots of people at the subscriber meetup nights. Yeah, it is what it is. Rolly, question. Well, I'm not going to go with that one, mate. You are a cheeky robot. You're a cheeky robot, Rory. Right, I'm going to throw out another question. So, daytime drinking in Pattaya or evening night out? You can't say both. Do you prefer daytime drinking in Pattaya or do you prefer the going out in the evening drinking? Kev C, both. Die Travels, when you go back as a 2-week millionaire, budget for a soapy, mate, I'm going to have to. I agree. You can hold me to that, mate. I will. And hopefully you'll be out there when I'm out there, mate, and we can have another beer at the cave because you're an absolute gent, mate. Steve K, best city to visit, BKK, Chiang Mai, etc. Rolly saying nighttime, Jason evening, Simon evening, Justin evening. That on a dog, daytime. Wayne, evening, nighttime. CP says start at 8 PM and finish at 4 AM. Evening. Yeah, I'm going to go with Eden as well. As much as I like a daytime drink, I do like daytime drinks. I'm not gonna lie, I do like it. Sat there in a beach bar, amazing. But the nightlife in Pattaya can't be touched. It's so good. It is very special. You know, how you would swap a few beers through the day for LK Metro, soy bacao at night, you wouldn't. So yeah, I'm with the majority on that one. Evening drinking for sure. Kev C, best place in the world is Pattaya. Can't wait to get back over in October. It is the best place in the world. We love it, don't we? There's so many of us that love Pattaya, and I'm just glad I found the place in 2023. And I thought, you know what? A couple of years later in 2025, I'll just film myself on some of these breakfasts that I'm having, and then look. Next thing, we've got a bit of a YouTube channel, a bit of a community of owls. Keith Kelly, soy 6 daytime. That's interesting. Yeah, I'd rather have a beer on soy 6 through the day. A, because every bar's open, and B, it's kind of less intense. I think a lot of you understand walking down soy 6 of an evening compared to walking down through the day are very different. You know, you can walk down there through the day and not be dragged left, right and centre. Rowie, if you drink in the day, how will you see the temples? Well, it's one of them, mate. And I've not seen many temples in Pattaya, to be honest. I've not been to many, should I say. Di, I'll see you at the cave for another Thai lesson. Absolutely, mate, because you've got the gift when it comes to learning Thai. And I'll never be as good as you as for learning the Thai, mate, but I'll certainly take a few lessons off you, definitely. Steve K, vote on Songkran. Yeah, there'll probably be some people that get offended with that, with it being the whole Thai New Year thing. But Songkran's all right for me for a day. You know, I don't want to get drenched every single day for 13 days. And I think at one point, riding through Jomtien, I got a bucket of water thrown on me on the motorbike. And thankfully, I was able to clear the visor to carry on seeing where I was going. So I'm not a super fan of Songkran. Milkshake, what countries do you want to visit in the future? Good question. I only want to visit Thailand. And of course the countries around Thailand. The ones that you can nip on a plane and get to Cambodia or Vietnam. Why wouldn't you? So yeah, Southeast Asia for me. I've got no desire to really go anywhere else. I know I've said Amsterdam a few times, but I'm obviously not that keen because I think I would have booked something. I'd rather just have the Pattaya fund, saving the Pattaya fund, because going to Amsterdam, as much as I want to do it because I've never done it, it's still going to cost £500-600, isn't it? And that £500-600 could pay for flights to Pattaya, so that's what I've got in mind. Toby, did you ever make it to the cinema? It's a very comfy place to watch a film. Well, I did make it to the cinema front doors, but I never went in to watch a film. I was hoping to find a Mrs. Owl to go on a date and take her to the cinema, but that never happened. So that's on the Pattaya bucket list, to get my arse to the cinema, preferably with Mrs. Owl, or a date to watch a movie. And I know there's a cracking cinema in Terminal 21 on the 3rd floor where you've got the food court. I think it's called Pier 21, isn't it? Kev C, how much are you thinking of taking next time you go to Pattaya? Well, on average, on a holiday, I've spent £3,000 per 2-week holiday. When I did my attempted move, I spent about £8,000 over 2 months. So putting all them calculations together, depending on how long I go for, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, that'll be clear in my next vlog. I reckon I'm going to need between 3,000 and 6,000 to live like a king for 2, 3, 4 weeks, depending how long I go for. It's not going to be less than £3,000. It's going to be more than £3,000, and that'll include the flights as well. Mark Walker, how did you enjoy the ride on the Triumph? Better than the ones you've had in Pattaya? Yes, mate. I mean, I've always had kind of a fast bike, or since 2019. My last bike was the Phaser FZ1, and that was insane horsepower, very fast, but top-end power. Top-end power, whereas the Triumph is all first gear, second gear, screaming, which I prefer. It's in a different league to the Owl I had in Pattaya, because that was only a 155, whereas this is almost a 700 with a 100 brake horse. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, so it's a lot quicker than the Owl in Pattaya, which is what I want over here, because of course you can go on carriageways and motorways. I was on the M62 today, and you can open that throttle. But it looks similar to the MT, which I had. So I hope that answers your question, Kev C and Mark Walker. But yeah, I did really enjoy the ride today, mate, and I can't wait to get back on the Owl, the bike, tomorrow. Gary, yeah, all right, then I don't mind putting that one out. Gary's come up with another one. So Mike's Shopping Mall or the Night Bazaar on Second Road? What do you guys prefer? Mike's Shopping Mall or the Night Bazaar on Second Road? And they're very similar in terms of this kind of stuff you can buy, like the football tops and the trainers. I'll put it out there. For me, it's Mike's Shopping Mall. Not only do I like that place, I love it. I literally love it. Not only is it an amazing cut-through where you can have a laugh with all the shop owners as you walk through, and some have become really good friends, actually, who I WhatsApp on a regular basis, especially the football shirt lady. And it's a brilliant place. And did you know it's got a food court upstairs? I did not know that Mike's Shopping Mall had a food court upstairs. It's not as good as the Avenue Eat Street across the road, but it's decent. The food was nice enough. So yeah, Mike's Shopping Mall or the Night Bazaar, let me know in the comments. That on E-Dog, what countries have you visited? Oh, God, America. I've done lots in Europe. I've done China, Beijing, Hong Kong, Florida, New York. Obviously, Thailand, Italy, Germany, Poland. Yeah, lots of countries over the year. I've been lucky, even as a young owl, you know, school trips were decent. I was going to Poland, Krakow, in the year 2000 on a school trip, calling in Berlin for a night. So, and as a kid, I was going to Tenerife and Lanzarote and Ibiza and Florida. So I have been fortunate to see a lot of the world earlier on, and I think that kind of led into my adult life as well, where I've continued it. I absolutely love Hong Kong, by the way. It's very expensive, but brilliant. You can have a cracking night out in Wan Chai and Kowloon. So lots of countries, mate. I heard Paris. I've been to Paris. I actually got a train from London to Paris and then from Paris to Barcelona. I think it was a 6-hour train from Paris to Barcelona. CP Owl, Amsterdam is mega expensive. €9, €10 a pint. Yeah, well, this is it. This is what puts me off about Amsterdam. Yes, I've never been. It'd be a great shame for me never to make it. But why would I spend £500 on a weekend in Amsterdam when that could pay for a return flight to Pattaya? Or, if not pay for the flights, it pays for 3/3 of the cost of the flight. So, Milkshake, where do you go most in Pattaya? I like my little circuit. I love starting off on Soi Buakhao. I love walking down kind of LK Metro, Soi Diana onto Second Road. I then enjoy going up Second Road on a BART bus and jumping off at Soi 7, walking down Soi 7, then getting another BART bus onto Beach Road down to Walking Street, going to Soi Diamond. I literally do the loop, and occasionally I'll check out Soi 6. Of course, back up on Buakhao, you've got Soi Lenke, which is great for food. You've got Soi Potol for bars and stuff. Soi Excite for brekkie. Jesus, what a place. What a place. TMI Santiago, salute. Thank you. Welcome to the live stream. I need to catch up with some of these comments. Can't keep up with you tonight. Ashley, I spent 200k baht in 2 weeks. Wow. Yeah, fair play, mate. Russ, I can't find Emirates for less than 800. Where am I going wrong? It'll depend on when you're booking. So I went in March this year. I went in January as well, and in January and March it was like 600 and something pound. It depends when you go in. I booked directly via the Emirates website. So if you're doing that and it's still coming up at £800, I'm not sure what you can do. It's based on demand, so it might be high demand when you want to go, and therefore the prices are higher, mate. TMI Santiago, when are you coming back? I'm going to do a vlog. I'll try and get it filmed tonight or tomorrow and get that out for you. My last 4 weeks was 7k, so yeah, you're bang on, mate. I had tattoos done as well. Yeah, that's what I think so, mate. I know I can't do it on £3,000 from experience. I know if it's anything over 2 weeks, I can't do it, and £3,000's tight. I know I did 2 months on £8,000, so for me, yeah, the figure is around £6,000-7,000 for a holiday to Pattaya. Some people will think that's crazy, but yeah, you get some people who spend that on a week in Benidorm or something, all inclusive, you know. And I have spent over £20,000, over £1 million baht on visiting Pattaya. So you can tell I like the place, and I've not done it just for YouTube. In fact, all my trips, apart from 2025, I didn't even have a YouTube channel. Tony Travels do one big trip per year to Pattaya and lump the rest of the money that you would spend on other Pattaya trips into a pension. Living over there will happen sooner that way. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the advice there, mate. I mean, obviously saving and not spending can only help. What I have learnt, though, is no matter what savings you have, that isn't going to last in Pattaya. You need to have that income. And I know a lot of lads out there who've got that, either the pension or they've got a company back in the UK where they get in a salary. Maybe they're the CEO and they've got managers running the business in the UK. Savings isn't enough. Because I can guarantee if I had £50,000 worth of savings, that would be zero in a few years. Whereas income it just continues to flow, doesn't it? But thanks for the advice there, Tony. SOS Chris, how you doing, mate? Also, cinemas in Central Festival. Not sure if they're still there. And on the Avenue. I keep forgetting about the one. I've never been to the one in the Avenue near the Robin Hood. So I'm going to make a point of actually getting myself to a cinema. Ideally, I want to do that on a date. So I have to work on that. I don't want to sit there on my own watching Titanic or whatever's on the cinema. CP is saying Night Bazaar to my question. Night Shopping Mall or Night Bazaar. Kev C saying both. Yeah, they're both decent, aren't they? I mean, if anything, Night Shopping Mall's a little bit closer, isn't it? By a few hundred yards. Wayne, Night Shopping Mall. TMI Santiago, Night Shopping Mall. Simon, Beckwith, Mike Shopping Mall. John, Mike's for the aircon. That is true, and they do also have a toilet. And if you're ever desperate for the toilet, Mike Shopping Mall can come in very handy. Teapot 69, I only went in the bazaar, so that's my pick. Yeah, I mean, if you've not been in Mike Shopping, I don't know how you can possibly not go in Mike Shopping Mall. It's the cut through to Beach Road from Second Road, just outside Kiss Food. And you can buy cracking stuff in there. Really good. Kev C, Mike's. Oh, I better catch up with some of these comments. That's West Chris. Mike Shopping Mall, I believe, is a hotel on top. I went upstairs in Mike Shopping Mall, and there is a food court, there is a gym, there is table tennis, and then there's some derelict empty shops up there. Maybe that's where Greg's could go. Kev C, yeah, $4,000 in 2 weeks for me. 2 week millionaire. Yeah, so anything over 2 weeks, you're looking at $5-6 grand in my opinion. Milkshake, we might be moving to Thailand with my dad soon. Cool, mate. Bangkok Bounds in the house. Hello, Mongers. Hello, mate. TMI San Diego. How much is 200k in dollars? I don't know. Can anyone help TMI San Diego? How much is 200,000 baht in US dollars? I don't know. It's too hot in here for me to try and work that out. Ray Tickle, hoping to book my flights this week for November. Singapore Airlines from Manchester, 660. Well, Ray, £660 is very reasonable. I love that figure. I mean, back in the day, I've heard you could get flights for £300-400. So £600, considering what the world's going through, inflation and all of that malarkey. So it's very good. Anything over £1,000, I consider to be expensive now. Bangkok bound, I very much. You can get Emirates flights with decent connections for 600, and that's it, isn't it? You want a decent connection, and what I consider a decent connection is Dubai for 3 hours, no more, no less, because you can get off the plane, you can walk, you can even use the posh shower like I did. I think I paid 15 quid, and they allowed me to use this posh bathroom, like a 5-star hotel bathroom, for half an hour. So you could completely freshen up, put clean clothes on, and then you're ready for the second 6-hour flight from Dubai to Bangkok. That on E-Dog, what countries have you visited? You've asked that one, mate. I can't list all of them, but pretty much. I'm not going to say everywhere, but the ones I mentioned before, mate, covers a lot of Europe, America, and a bit of Asia. I didn't particularly enjoy Beijing, I've got to say. Couldn't wait to get out of there. Not for me, found it boring. Couldn't wait to get to Hong Kong, which was all exciting. CP, I budget for 10,000 baht every day. Wow, yeah, that's about 300 quid, I think, is it? Or 250? I can't work it out today, I don't know. It's funny, when you've had a month away from Pattaya, you start to forget how much 10,000 baht is. I suspect maybe 250 to 300 pound, maybe. Teapot 69, I got a £540 return in April from Manchester Gulf Air. I've heard some good things about Gulf Air, mate. Really good things. Do I go to the dark side much? That's from that Oni Dog. Yeah, I have been, mate. Yeah, I've literally, I've been over there with a motorbike. I've stayed there in that Grand Eastern Hotel, and that was nice. Pretty cheap, about £30 for the night. It's good for daytime drinking. So you've got all your bars on the main kind of strip. You've got Maggie May's Dark Side as well, which is good. They do a cracking Sunday lunch. So I'm a fan of the dark side. I must admit, though, I prefer the dark side, or the east side, whatever you want to call it. I prefer it through the day, and then when it gets to evening, I like to shower and get into central Pattaya, which is 80 baht in a taxi, and go out on LK Metro Soibakau. It'll never compete for central Pattaya, but it's more of a daytime thing. You've got loads of places to go. There's one called the Dark Side. There's one called the Badger. Maggie May's is my favourite, and it's my favourite because it is spacious, it's air-conned. You've got outside swimming pool as well, from memory. Steve McDonald, how are you doing, mate? Welcome to the live stream. Absolutely. What a trip to Poland. Can you believe it? 20 years ago, or 25 years ago, whatever it was. Steve K, not familiar with Mike's. Yeah, check it out, Mike's Shopping Mall, mate. Really good. Mark Walker, hello, welcome to the live stream, mate. I tell you what, it's been a busy one since we did the questions where you all put your answer to the poll. It went bonkers. We are planning on visiting Thailand in November, trying to sort out the best flights. We might visit Pattaya or Koh Lanta this time. It just depends what you're looking for, mate. You know, Pattaya, people who go to Pattaya know what it's about. It's a great place. It's a great place. There's a lot to do. You're not going to be bored in Pattaya. Bangkok bound, Mike's Shopping Mall has been there for nearly 40 years. Wow. Steve, once you settle down, how much a month would be comfortable? I think I've said previously £2,500. That would be comfortable, and that is settled down, if you can ever settle down in Pattaya. I have flown business class before, not every time, Milkshake. I have done it more than I probably should have done it, but I do find it great. And I have booked business class for the last leg from Dubai to Bangkok or Bangkok to Dubai, like I've said a few times, because it's a £500 upgrade. I know that's like £100 an hour if you look at it that way, but where else can you get a business class flight last minute for 500 quid? You know, if you think about it, if you book business class from the start, you're looking at £2,000-3,000 as a package. If you're booking at the airport for that particular leg, that 500 quid on top of your 600, still only at 1,000 something, aren't you? So if you can do economy and then the second leg of the flight, business class, that could work for you. Or you could keep your £500 and spend it in Pattaya. That's what a lot of you guys think, and I agree. Teapot 69, flight prices haven't changed. The increase is all tax. Nick Jones, flying next month. Thai Airways 650. Well, say flight. I'm jealous. I'm not jealous, but I wish I was. I wish I was going next month. Steve K has worked it out, so $6,200 is 200K. Thank you, Steve, for working that out, mate. Steve, I've booked either Air August, 1,100 direct, cheap as I could get. Well, that's not too bad, is it? I've known of people to get a direct with Thai Airways for about 800, but that is cheap. So 1,000 isn't too far off, mate, is it? Or 1,100. Flights from Manchester with Emirates in November are coming out at 900. Nick Jones, August, very expensive, hence going in July, Steve. Brandon Sparks, welcome to the live stream. Hey Mark, when you go back, are you going to check out Maggie May's new resort? Well, yeah, I've already been actually. So I went to the Maggie May's resort around Songkran time. In fact, I went for the opening day and I was impressed with it. Really impressed. Like the interior, the furniture, the aircon, it's all spot on. So, yeah, there's a very high chance I'll nip up there on the motorbike when I'm back in town. But I have already been and it's good. I've never slept there though. They've got some nice rooms. I'm hoping to live in Thailand in the end of July. Well, good luck with that, mate. That is that on eDog. Lizzie Clark 85, late to the party. When are you next there? Good question, Lizzie, and welcome to the live stream. I tell you what, it's been a cracking live stream. I'm going to do more poll questions on all future lives because they went really well. I'm going to be doing a vlog. I need to film it, edit it, and get it out, but it's likely to be in the next 24 hours or so, and that'll give you an insight into when PattayaOwl is returning to Pattaya, and I can't wait to walk down that platform. And of course, it'll be a holiday. Yes, I'll be a 2, 3 week, 4 week, 5 week millionaire, depending how long I'm going for. But yeah, not long to wait on that one. I will let you know. Ferrang Travels, how are you doing, mate? Hi guys, loving the live stream. Thank you. I'm really enjoying it tonight. Really enjoying it. I enjoy it anyway, but I like it when I get interaction from you guys. It's great. There is one question I want to put out there, and that is linked to the next vlog, which is when should I go to Pattaya? Obviously, for me, it's to do with earning, saving, making sure I'm financially right. Even to go on holiday, I need to be financially right, and then I'll go. But the question for you lot is, when should I return to Pattaya? And I'd like you to kind of think, when is the best time to go to Pattaya? That is another way of wording the question. So I'd like to think you would advise the best time to go to Pattaya. What month of the year should I go to Pattaya because it's the best? When? Let me know in the comments. Lizzie, all my family are on their devices. Such a nice guy. We want you to do well. Thank you, Lizzie Clark. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. That means a lot. Milkshake, everyone get PattayaOwl to 4,000 subscribers. That'd be lovely. Because at one point, when I was in Pattaya, we had like 22,000 regular viewers. And if only everybody would subscribe, that would be brilliant. That'd be 22,000 subs. But we are heading gradually towards the 4,000 subscribers. I think we're a few hundred off just yet. Hope you can live here again. Absolutely. Kev C, top guy, love all your vlogs. Thank you, Kev, and thanks for your contribution. Right, so let's get into it. The question I've asked you is, when's the best time to go to Pattaya? Or I've worded it, when should I go to Pattaya? So kind of same thing. I'd like to think you guys would recommend the best time for me to go. Right, starting at the top, we've got Gary says November. Nick Jones, anytime is good. Kev C, November or March. I did love it in March. Jason, November, we could meet up for a drink. And of course, when I am over there, the meet-up nights will be happening at the cave. So come and meet me. Come and have a beer with me. I've done it with loads of you when I was over there for 2 months. I think we had 5 or 6 meet-up nights. And the most we got on a meet-up night was 22 people. Where are we up to? So, Russ, January, if you can wait that long. Ray, Tickle, November or March is good in my opinion. Steve K, late October seems reasonable going to Pattaya price-wise. Brian Street says end of July. Simon Beckwith, January to February. That on E-Dog, hope you get 100k play button. In my dreams, mate. In my dreams. New Scotland lad, welcome to the live stream. Not seen you for a while, mate. You put I like going in November and February. Mishmash, October, nice weather. Emirates, of course. Milkshake. Yes, thank you very much for your contribution, mate. Absolutely. Catch you another time. Wayne, Manda, October, November. Sky, Girl 84, November, so you can meet up with Jeff Carter YouTube. I've never met Jeff, actually. I took his recommendation for Jojo Taxis, and me and Jojo get on really well now, and that was from Jeff Carter's recommendation to use a taxi service. And yeah, she picked me up and dropped me off last time. So yeah, it'd be good to meet Jeff Carter. Raymond, after Songkran. Well, yeah, I won't be going in Songkran. Unless, obviously, I was living there, but yeah, I won't be going for Songkran. I've done my Songkran this year, and I didn't love it. I just hid away in Pratramnak. Tony Travels, January. Keith Kelly, August. New Scotland lad, good target for you would be November. Hope you get to 4,000 subscribers. Yeah, it happens when it happens, mate. It happens. I mean, I started with 0. We got 500 back in January, and then we've creeped up. So that's interesting. So a lot of you guys are saying around kind of November time or January, February. So it'll be interesting. The hunt at work now during low season should be cheapest. Yeah, if only it could just be now. That'd be good. Sky Girl, yeah, we use Jojo as well. She is the best. She is very good. Of course, there's other taxi services out there, and I don't get any commission or anything like that. But it's funny, isn't it, how a YouTuber recommends somewhere, and then Jeff Carter recommended. I then did a little vlog on it, and people are using Jojo's on the back of my videos as well, and her business is doing really well, and she deserves it. Why does she deserve it? Because she's punctual, she's professional, her cars are clean, she drives safe, she's not messing around on her phone, she's concentrating on the road, she gets you to where you want to go on time, and communication's great, and her price is reasonable. I think It's literally 1,400 baht from Pattaya to Bangkok. And we all know you could probably get a bus cheaper than that. And you could probably get a taxi a little bit cheaper. But it's not always about what is the cheapest all of the time, is it? New Scotland, yeah, the TT's going all right, mate. Yeah, so I've got the TT and I've got the Owl, and they're both doing very well, mate. That was a bargain, that TT. I am happy. Needed the wheels balancing though. Hope you get to 4,000 subscribers. Thank you, mate. Problem with New Scotland Lad. Problem with the summer. So nice to be in England. Yeah, and to be honest, I'm not driven by the weather at all. Of course, you know, you'd rather be in a light, bright, hot climate when it's cold and miserable here, but it's not a deal breaker for me. It's more about can I afford to go on holiday at that time? Can I get the time off work and all that stuff? Of course, I'd rather be in Pattaya in October when it's dark and cold and Halloween here in England, but it's not always possible. Scott, did July once up to my knees in water, walking about these days. I don't do rainy season. To be fair, I have seen some scenes in Pattaya of where water's been down Soibakau, and it's awful, isn't it? It is a bit of a regular thing, but I've never been there when it's flooded. Thank you, Bangkok Bound. Steve K, let's do the hotels. Right, okay. Go on then, mate. Let's let me think. So, where would you rather stay? So a question for you all, where would you rather stay? Would you rather stay at the Amber Hotel, or would you rather stay at the Eureka Lodge on Soi Diana? I have done a vlog on both of them. So the Amber, I think, is on Soi 21 off Bacau. Great location, not far from Copper Spoon for brekkie. Or the Eureka on Soi Diana. Based on what I've seen on the vlog that I did, the filming, the rooms at the Amber, they were nice. Yeah, they were nice. And a lot of subscribers have really recommended the Amber. But location-wise, for me, the Eureka on Soi Diana is marginally a better location because you've got access to second road, much easier. So for me, I'm going to go Eureka for location, but the Amber's lovely. And let's see what you guys have got. And cheers for the recommendation, Steve, of a question. So, starting at the top, Jason, RN71 says, Amber, Knit, Eureka, Gary, Amber, New Scotland Yard, Eureka Lodge, Sky Girl, I haven't been when flooded either. Jeff Carter is the man, he's so funny. Jeff Carter's a legend. I mean, literally, the guy can get 50, 60,000 views doing Benidorm vlogs as well. He's worldwide. Scott, Eureka Lodge, Russ, Eureka, New Scotland Lad, Soi Diana is a good area. Absolutely. Soi Diana is one of my favourites. Food Central, Eureka Lodge, The Heaton. Yes, Soi Diana, better location. Jeff Carter is YouTube Gold. Yeah, he deserves a shout out, definitely. He is a YouTube legend, isn't he? Let's face it. Back in Thailand in July to November. New apartment fit out. Cool, nice one, Chris. Eureka, save on taxis. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you wouldn't need to get a taxi to the Amber, but yeah. Right, so Eureka wins it. I think room for room, Amber's probably got a more modern room from memory. I'd have to look back at the vlogs, but you guys, even though some of you did say the Amber, the majority went with Eureka. And I reckon that's to do with the location, because you can walk out of the Eureka straight onto Soi Diana. You can take a right to LK Metro or Soi Bacau. Of course, you can take a left and go down to Second Road and jump on a BART bus. So, whereas the Amber, you'd have to walk down Soi 21 to the bottom onto Bacau. It's not exactly a long walk, is it? But you know, we're talking marginal differences, aren't we? And Steve K, who came up with a question, also says Eureka. New Scotland Yard, I booked the P Plus for November. I did a vlog on that one, mate. Yeah, it's on Soy Excite, as you know, probably. It's all right. The rooms are not super modern, but you know, if you've got a good deal, the location is great, mate. You can be straight onto Soy Put in seconds. Scott, Time, Kung's, Beefeater, Hunger Pangs, Prime Burger, McDonald's, yeah. Yeah, we mention it quite a lot, don't we? And obviously Kung's, Hunger Pangs and Chomps, who do the English Chinese on Soy Lenki, they're all the same company and they're brilliant. They're really good. All for different purposes. Burger in the afternoon, go to Hunger Pangs. Breakfast, go to Kung's. And a late night, 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, English Chinese, chow mein or sweet and sour chicken. Yummy in the team at Chomps will look after you. And that's all on Soy Lenki. New Scotland, excellent, exactly brilliant location. Skygirl84, the Sportsman Bar on 13.1, yeah, cracking carvery there. I've not eaten it, but a lot of you guys, a lot of subscribers have recommended it. That is the Sportsman on 13.1, just down from the Robin Hood. Do a cracking carvery. I have had a breakfast at the Sportsman and that was nice. Gavin, Hotel Aqua is booked and I can't wait. And from memory, is Hotel Aqua the one on Soy Honey, or also known as Soy 11? Jason RN71 booked the Adelphi for November and the Amber for March. Cool. And the Adelphi, for you guys who don't know, the Adelphi and the Amber are next door to each other. They're literally next door on Soy 21. I say Soy 21. Is it Soy 21? It's where Copper Spoon is. I'm sure it is Soy 21. Scott, Eureka is Food Lovers Heaven area. Of course, is that because you've got Knox Burger, the Burger Lady, the Chicken Kebab Lady? You can get to Soy Lenki easily. New Scotland, do you love a banger? I do. I have way too many bangers in my life. Way too many sausage butties. But I enjoy it, you know, the thought of waking up and having porridge. I have done that before, but yeah, I just can't, yeah. I prefer a sausage butty with a bit of ketchup. And that takes me back to the whole Greggs thing. So, you know, I know a few thousand of you watch this live stream after it's live. So if any millionaires are watching the live stream, please open Greggs on Cybercow and I will do vlogs for you. I will vlog it to death. Free of charge. Well, give me a sausage roll at the very least. Scott, Robin Hood and the Sportsman, Patrick McDonough's, yes, of course. Gary, I've booked Sleep With Me on Soy 19 for November. I stayed there several times. I love the place. Cool. There's also, I don't know if the Sleep With Me is the Owl Hotel as well, or is it maybe the Owl Hotel is a different beast altogether. Gavin, I stayed at the Adelphi last visit. I recommend PP Body Massage over the road. Yeah, and when I did a vlog on the Adelphi and the Amber. And I also highlight that the PP Body Massage across the way looked decent from the outside. And I know other vloggers have done it in the past. So, Fran Travels, the Hilton for me. I don't know if you remember, but I managed to... well, I got thrown out of the Hilton for vlogging. But then I went back in and I got full access to a room at the Hilton. So somewhere in my archive of vlogs, there is a vlog, a hotel review on the Hilton. I do eventually get in. But yeah, they asked me to leave the first time. No filming in here, Mr. Owl. Get out. And I still returned. And I got my wicked way. In fact, when I went back, they offered me a drink of champagne while they waited. While I waited to show me the room. Scott, LK area is a great place to drink and eat. It is, mate. Time Bar, the Rovers, iRovers in the corner. You've got the Burger Lady, the Kebab People. It is a special place, isn't it? Skygirl84, there is a mobile pieman. Haven't tried it. No, I've been sat in Tree Town, and that pieman has gone past with sausage rolls and pies and everything. I've never quite been in the mood at that time he drives past. But I bet they don't taste as good as Greg's, and Greg's is very special. I've had lots of Greg's over the last month. I've been back in England a month, and I've had lots. I'm surprised I've not actually ballooned. Stephen, welcome to the live stream. Have you ever had food poisoning in any of the restaurants you have mentioned? So in 2 years, and it is 2 years, this month, I've been going to Pattaya. I have never once had food poisoning from any of the Thai food, any of the Western food in Thailand. I've never had stomachache in Thailand on 4 trips. 3 of them trips were 2-week holidays, and the 4th one was an attempted move, and I was out there for 2 months, so 8 weeks. And not once had stomachache or food poisoning. I think that might just be luck. I don't know. New Scotland Lard, best burger establishment I think is Prime Burger. I would say your opinion might change after you've had a burger at these next 2 places, and that is Flame, and my God, what a surprise that was. So you'd think a nice posh restaurant, it's not posh, but a nice, well-presented restaurant like Flame on Soy Lenki would be expensive, but it wasn't. I got a cracking chicken burger. I think the vlog's called Flaming Friday, and I got a strawberry milkshake, and it came to 300 baht, which is like just, what's that, just over a £5 or £6. And it was the best chicken burger I've had, and the milkshake was a proper milkshake. So I can't wait to go back to Flame on Soy Lenki. But in terms of best burger, I mean, try Hunger Pangs. I have had Prime Burger before, and it's good, but I've had better at Hunger Pangs, and I've also had better at Flame. So for me, Prime Burger is not the best, but it's definitely up there. They're smash burgers. They're decent, as you probably know, New Scotland Lad. Ratical, I stayed at the Eureka in March and have 3 hotels booked for November just to try a few out. Flipper Lodge, Eureka, and the Cuba boutique. I'll add a couple more before I go. That's the way I do it, mate. The Flipper Lodge, I didn't overly love. It was all right. You know what I mean? It was nothing. Great location on Soy 7 or 8, and I stayed there for the first night before I got the condo. It was clean enough, it was cheap enough, it was right, but I didn't love it. Eureka, great location. The Cuba boutique, actually, I know people who have stayed there, but I've never stayed there. It looks quite nice. Farang Travels, I didn't realise you got in the Hilton. I did, mate, I did. After being thrown out, I went back in and got in. Scott, Las Vegas, A Go-Go and Beer Garden. Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, the Beer Garden on Beach Road. What a special place that is. I've done a live stream from there, actually. I think that's where the phone overheated and I had to go inside. Oh, I remember arriving in Pattaya for my attempted move. And the first morning I sat in the Beer Garden and ordered a little brekkie. Completely jet-lagged. And it was the start of a new adventure. Great memories, really good memories. Jason RN71. Where's that gone? The Pie Man and Pie Lady, cracking pies and sausage rolls. Oh, so we might have some competition then if we do open a Greg's. The Lek Hotel. Yeah, so the Lek Hotel, God, that's been there some years. That is opposite the Robin Hood Tavern on Second Road, and I did do a review on that. And it's really cheap. I think, can't remember, maybe 500, 600 baht a night. 500 baht a night, so £10 a night. It's very dated, but great location on Second Road, especially if you like to nip into the Robin Hood. Frank Travels, Flipper Lodge, house looking dated now. Hi Owl, have you ever been for beers on Soy 7? I'm told it's... Yeah, I've had beers on Soy 7, mate. I spent New Year's Eve in 2023 on Soy 7 in Lupa Bar, and then walked down to Beach Road and had a great night, mate, yeah. Is it my best soy? Well, no, Soy Bacau, LK Metro, you know. Nothing's ever going to compete with Soy Bacau, LK Metro, and then what you've got off them soys like Soy Pothole, Soy Boomerang, you know, you just can't compete. But Soy 7 it's worth going. It's worth having some beers, and it's good through the day as well. It's good through the day. Scott, if you're doing the 2-week millionaire holiday, I find Soy 6, Soy 7, Soy 8, LK Metro and Walking Street cool. Tony Travels, when you order a sausage roll from the mobile pie lady, she chops it up with scissors into bite-sized pieces. I quite like that. I quite like the idea of that. I really do. And can you believe it? I've just checked, and we've been on air, live for 2 hours. Where has that last hour just gone? I was going to wrap things up at the hour point, then we started doing these poll questions, and an hour's gone. This could be the longest live stream I've ever done. Gary, the food carts in Pattaya are brilliant. Fried chicken for 30 baht a piece and 10 baht for rice. I do miss, I tell you what I do miss, Eat Street on the Avenue. 60 baht and they'll make you the best chicken chow mein you've had in your life. No matter where you go, what Thai restaurant in England, London, it just doesn't compete with that. And that's 60 baht, it's £1 something. And it's fresh ingredients, full of tofu and everything. That will be one of the first places I go to. Right, so because we've gone past the 2 hour mark, unless there's a massive boom of viewers again like there was last time, any final questions, thoughts, comments, drop them in there and I'll try and catch up with some of the comments. I've really enjoyed this live stream. It's been a cracker, and there'll be more poll questions to come. GCLDN, how are you doing, mate? Here he is, Evening Owl and all. Good to have you here on the live stream. And of course, if you are joining us late, of course you can watch it on catch up. BBC iPlayer, no, we're joking. No, we're not on there. We're not on there. Stephen, I'm going out to Pattaya in July for 2 weeks. My flight is done. Also, my accommodation is sorted. Would you say that 2,500 is enough for 2 weeks of entertainment and drinks? Yes. Yeah, it is. Because that 3,000 I spent on a 2-week holiday included the flight. So, on that basis, it is, mate. Yeah. Again, it is dependent on how much you spend, how crazy you are, or not crazy. Not into the Pothole or Tree Town. I wasn't into Tree Town till I met the cave and Rinda and the whole meet-up nights are there. That's changed my whole view of Tree Town. And of course, I was introduced to Candy Club, which has become one of my favourite places in Pattaya. So, and even though that's on Soy Bacau, it's on the corner of Tree Town, so I associate it with Tree Town as well. So my whole perception has changed of Tree Town. I love it. It's great. Scott's put not into Pothole or Tree Town, 100 to 200 metres for a paid toilet. Some of the bars have got toilets in Pothole, that is for sure. In fact, I went to the toilet in Penguin Bar on Soy Pothole. Colin Harper, being Pattaya last year, did night drinking this year, day drinking. Actually enjoyed the day drinking more. Exactly, mate. It can be good, can't it? And sometimes it's the ones that you don't plan go really well. Chris, how much was the triumph? It was about 3.5 it was, mate. I know I didn't mention it on the vlog, but yeah, 3.5, which is good really for a 2015 Triumph 675. But I did have to offload my FZ1. The Rolling Robot, thanks for your contribution on the live stream, mate. We are 2 hours and 5 minutes in. Any last questions, comments, goodbyes? If you can hit the like button, that'd be brilliant. And if you're watching this afterwards, like I know a few thousand of you do, a big hello. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for watching the videos and subscribing. And the latest vlog is me purchasing the new owl, the British owl, the Triumph. So take a look, check that vlog out. I'm not sure how it's doing. It's obviously not going to be a big hitter of a vlog. Like, you know, if I do a vlog that says, you know, I'm coming back to Pattaya or I'm leaving or, you know, something with a big headline, it tends to do better. I never do the whole clickbaiting though. But yeah, me saying I've got a new bike might only attract a certain audience. So we'll have to see. I might be surprised. We get a league table of how the videos do anyway. Uh, 12-hour marathon stream incoming. I don't think I could do 12 hours. One thing I will say, it's cooled down a little bit. The Beer Garden is a winner. Absolutely, Skygirl84. Scott, not as many trolls tonight. Last week, well, to be honest, mate, when I started my live streams, I didn't even have any moderators at all. I've not had to block anyone tonight. I've not got any moderator on tonight. So, yeah, no idiots. Clive, top boy, we need people like you. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. My favourite saying is, of course, your support means the world. Sky Girl, no entertainment tonight. No, after this, my entertainment for tonight will be a cup of, what am I on? Is it PG Tips? PG Tips and Netflix. And it's, of course, it's only 7 minutes past 9 here in England. So I reckon I can get through a film tonight and a couple of cups of tea. And then it'll be bed before midnight for the owl. No entertainment, no LK Metro, no Sobercow. No Walking Street, no Soy 7, no Soy 6, no Soy Pothole, no Soy Boomerang. Just a cup of tea and Netflix. I don't even have a beer when I'm in England. I have no desire to have a beer in England. Gary, how do you feel when the plane touches down at Bangkok? It's amazing. It is amazing. You know, it's just... Oh my God, it's just amazing, isn't it? It's an overwhelming feeling of excitement when you land in Bangkok. And you know you've got the whole 2, 3 week, 2 month, whatever it is ahead of you. And you can do what you want. You can jump on the scooter, jump on the moped, have a beer, not have a beer, have a massage, have some of the best food of your life. Have a laugh, not have a laugh. You just do whatever you want. And now I've got the YouTube channel, I'll be vlogging. And I don't see it as a job. I don't see it as a hassle. I enjoy doing it. And I also like it when you guys stop me on the street and say, Owl. I had a couple in Hookup Cornwall and Soy 7 wanting a picture. I don't know why you'd want a picture with this one, but they wanted a picture. I love it. Yeah, it is good. So if you do see me out and about in Pattaya in the next 6 months or so, then stop me and say hello. Even have a beer. Jason RN71, it's been a great and entertaining live stream. Cheers, Mr. Owl. My pleasure. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. And the poll questions will continue now through future live streams because we've glided through 2 hours and 10 minutes and 38 seconds, and it doesn't feel like I've been sat here in a hot room for 2 hours. GCLDN, Tree Town is quality. It is. It's all right. I like it. It's good. Skygirl84, party on, keep saving for Thailand. Thank you. And thanks for your contribution in the live stream. And is everyone still watching on all their mobile devices? Love that. I think on the last live stream, some people wanted to give me shout outs. Give me a shout out to my mum, Mary. Well, there we go. Hi, Mary. Hope you're having a nice evening, Mary. Tree Town is okay, but hardly no toilets. Well, when we have the meet-up night at the cave, there are toilets there. It's about 5 baht to get in. I just give the guy like 20 baht at the start of the night, and so he doesn't ask me every time I go through, and it takes about 30 seconds to get from the cave to the nearest toilet, which is only an issue when it's Songkran, as I found out the hard way. Scott, a pop-up live stream Sunday, has kept the better guys in the chat. Danny Sports Bar has a toilet too. Emirates, front, middle or back. At the back, on an aisle seat. I never sit near the window because then you've got to ask to get out. And I always sit at the back of the plane because it tends to be the quietest. And on my way to Thailand back in March, no one was at the back of the plane, so I could lie down on 3 lots of chairs. Rowley, the rolling robot. I had a Triumph Daytona before. Cool. PattayaOwl lover, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Can you have £100? Absolutely not, unfortunately, no. You can have a hello. There you go. Tony Travels, have you ever played golf in Pattaya? Never, and probably will never play golf. I find it a little bit boring. I don't mind a bit of pitch and putt after a few beers, but I can't take it seriously. And doing it in Pattaya as well in the heat, it's not going to be for me. The owl is not going to be a golfer. Rowley, I always end up coming back to Soy Boomerang. I think I've had one good time on Soy Boomerang. That was after the bar crawler. We went to Club Fate. That was decent. And the one next to Club Fate, whatever that's called, I went to there. It's pretty good. Stephen, I agree. Clive the Owl is the top bloke. Thank you, mate. Steve K, any women in England? No look on that front. Very much a single owl. CP, can't believe the stream is still going. Went offline, ordered a kebab, eating it to return on YouTube to watch Pattaya vids. Still going strong. Yeah, I can't believe we're still going, mate. I am going to wrap things up. We're 2 hours, 12 minutes in. We've averaged around 100 people on the live stream, and I think a lot of that is because you guys have hit the like button and done the poll questions, and that's kind of boosted us up. Yes, it's not 170 where our record is, but anything with triple figures is a good live. But it's quality over quantity anyway, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Scott, be careful. Pothole can be tricky when it floods. John Carroll, if you're only allowed to have one last day or night in Pattaya, what would you do? Where would you go? What would you eat? What state would you end up in? Well, good question, mate. I would literally do the circuit. I'd do like Soy Bacau, Soy Pothole, down Soy Diana, Soy 6, Soy 7, Walking Street, Soy Diamond, hammer it all, go to everywhere, have a beer in every one, be absolutely legless, and then finish off on Soy Lenki at Chomps at 3 o'clock in the morning, eating sweet and sour chicken with fried rice made by Yummy and the team at Chomps. And thank you very much for the buy me a coffee there. Massively appreciated, mate. It's pretty much every live you're doing that. I really do appreciate it. And I will do what I always do, which is reply and say thank you on the app. I've done to my screen there. But yeah, great question, John Carroll. Really appreciate that one. Right, so I am going to say goodbye. Any last questions, goodbyes? Thank you to everyone that's come on the live stream. A big hello to everyone watching it afterwards. Your support has been brilliant. Your contribution to the live has been brilliant. And they're worth continuing. PattayaOwl lover, you're a superstar. Thank you very much. The Hun at Work, cheers. Stephen Grimm's, cheers, Owl, been good. Thank you. Now's the time to say the goodbyes. And of course, there'll be another live stream next week. And I'm hoping to get a vlog out tomorrow. I'm 90% there. I've not filmed it, but I've got an idea in my head. And that'll be about my next holiday to Pattaya. But you can check out the latest vlog, which is about the bike. Try and have a nosy at that one. Scott done a kebab at the end. Well, I've had tuna pasta tonight, mate, and that's kept me full up even now, 2 hours on. Clive, I said to my girlfriend never again Thailand, but when she leaves, when I'm off to Thailand. Well, there you go, mate. Once you get the bug, Clive, you get the bug. And it's just an amazing place, isn't it? Everything about it. I'm very proud, and as silly as it sounds, I'm even proud to have like a Thai driving license, a Thai bank account. I'm a bit weird like that. Very proud. Anyway, lots of goodbyes, Gary. Thank you, mate. I look forward to your next vlog. Thanks, Gary. Much appreciated. Hope to see you on another live. Thumbs up from John Carroll. Scott, bye Mr. Owl, bye mate. PattayaOwl lovers, bye Polly, thank you very much. You have a good evening. That's right. Ross, looking forward to tomorrow's vlog. Pressure's on now, isn't it? There's always pressure when I said there's going to be a vlog coming out, but I've not yet filmed it, so I need to get myself in action. I don't think I've got the lighting to film tonight, so I might have to get up tomorrow morning and film it. But once I've got the idea of a vlog, it's just a matter of presenting it then, I guess, isn't it? Wayne, going forward, how many trips a year would you like to make? 1 or 2, depending on holidays around work commitments. I don't think it can be free. We'll have to see. All will become clear. Right, so thank you very much. Please like, share, comment. If you've not already, please subscribe. Your support means the world. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.